In this episode, we'll take a look at Tunica, Mississippi, a small, poverty-stricken Mississippi Delta town that seemingly became an overnight rival to Las Vegas and Atlantic City. Have you ever heard something and months later it still lingers in your mind? Well, that's happened to me several times in my life, and the other day it happened to me again. I was listening to a speech by a very successful businessman from northern Mississippi, and he kept on talking about something, and he called it the Tunica Effect. Now, he never really did explain what it was until the end of his message. He also kept saying something that I've heard all my life. You got to get it while the getting's good. Now, I have to admit, I never really grasped what that meaning of that was until after he started painting this mind picture. Now, after listening to this message, I decided I wanted to take a trip down to Tunica myself to see things for myself. Now, here's how he explained it. Located just a few short miles south of Memphis, Tennessee in the Mississippi Delta, you'll find Tunica, Mississippi. For decades, this town was known as one of the poorest places in America. The town seemed to be a forgotten town lost to time, poverty, and mud. Many people were living in the area without running water, sewage systems, or any type of basic infrastructure. Unemployment was high, hope was low, and many believed Tunica would never improve. In 1990, the state of Mississippi rolled the dice and won big when they legalized dockside gambling. The first casino was called Splash Casino, which opened on a barge in Mahoon Landing on the Mississippi River in 1992. The sound of slot machines drowned out the silence of poverty. In a few short years, Tunica transformed into the third largest gaming destination in the U.S., right behind Las Vegas and Atlantic City. At its peak, Tunica boasted 11 major casinos with over 13,000 employees and drew millions of visitors each and every year. Former farms became parking lots, hotels, golf courses, and theaters. For many locals, it wasn't just entertainment, it was salvation. Now, you've heard the old saying, get it while the getting's good. Well, everybody was getting it while the getting was good here in Tunica. The gaming wheels were spinning with lights and noises booming into the night, and money was coming in as quick as people could roll the dice across the table. But, like many other stories of boomtowns, Tunica's winning streak didn't last forever. As nearby states legalized their own casinos, Tunica's strong grip on the market started to loosen. Casinos began to close, tourism numbers fell, and jobs were lost. The town that had once risen from the ashes of poverty once again was facing an uncertain future. Then, in 2011, Mother Nature dealt a devastating blow on the Delta area. The Mississippi swelled to record levels fueled by rains and snowmelts far upstream. Floodwaters surged through the Delta, reaching an almost unimaginable 48 feet in some areas. Levels like this had not been seen since the Great Flood of 1937. The entire Tunica casino strip was forced to shut down. Every casino had to evacuate their guests and close the doors for weeks. Barges were unmoored, roads disappeared underwater, and thousands of employees were sent home with no idea of when or if they would ever return to work. This caused Tunica to never recover to its former glory. Today, 6 of the 11 casinos remain open and the crowds are smaller, but the legacy is unforgettable. Tunica has proved that no place or no one is too small, too poor, or too forgotten to reinvent itself. It's a story of risk, resilience, and revival. While it may no longer be the Vegas of the South, Tunica will always be remembered as the ghost town that rolled the dice and won, even if only for a little while. This explanation of the Tunica Effect shows us that even the most unlikely people or places can rise, shine, and leave a long-lasting mark on history. If you're ever in the Memphis or Tunica area, be sure to stop by, play a few games, grab a bite to eat, maybe even stay a night or two. You'll be helping out some of the most resilient people ever. After all, you'll be making some new memories and preserving history of one of the best stories in American history. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep smiling and remember,